Yes, Your Honor. Steve Eason on behalf of Elizabeth Mercado. Um, oh, I lost where I was. Okay. Cause number DC 21-17955.
All right, we're here on a motion to compel. I think it's the defendant's motion to compel. Mr. Joseph, do you want to go ahead and proceed?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. So this is our second motion to compel. The court entered a previous order on January 13, 2023, and gave plaintiff's counsel 14 days to respond to the requested discovery. The previous attorney, Stoli Voigt, was the one handling this case, and she did reach out for the first time on January 27th. This case was then transferred over to me. I have been trying to reach out to plaintiff's counsel, and I have gotten a response one time, but the times I have made contact was February 7th, 2023, February 14th, 2023, and February 17th. And then I also e-filed a letter on February 20th, 2023. And I have only heard from plaintiff's counsel once, and they told me that they were going to try to gather the discovery from their client one more time before they decided to withdraw. And this was on February 20th. I haven't heard anything since then, Your Honor. And then we filed this second motion to compel, and we have asked for cost in the second motion.
Response?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm not denying any of all that. What's occurring is that when they are asking for information, it's just not normal discovery. What they're asking for is this is a situation where we filed and the insurance carrier had gone under. So we're not dealing with just like a normal insurance company. We're dealing with an entity asking for information that regarding my client having to pay from their own resources. And my client had already indicated an affidavit of no further insurance or payment to them prior to the filing. And so the situation here, I just wanted to explain, is they're not understanding. How much I explain it, they're not understanding that they're required to give this information over in order to continue with their case. So yes, I know this is a second motion, and I've been attempting to contact the client every time counsel.
What is that that the plaintiff is asking for that the insurance company give me a little more specific? If you
what the insurance company is asking for, or rather the state guarantee, whatever it is information about the husband's work, whether or not he has insurance or health insurance, whether or not there's uninsured motorists. They're wanting to see the policy, all these things relating to before.
And they need this because they need this because they need to know if because they're secondary now to other insurance.
That's correct, Your Honor.
It's a TB SIGA case, Your Honor. So there's exhaustion of remedies and that we need to go through.
I'm not going to sanction you, Mr. Eason, but the case can't go forward unless your client turns that over.
No, I did want to explain that, though. So we did reach out to them before this hearing, and they still failed to communicate. So we'll be filing a motion shortly.
A motion to withdraw?
I don't know what else to do. I can't go forward with it. So
I just couldn't hear you cut out. I wasn't trying.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm going to withdraw because they're not communicating. So.
Okay. Why don't we do this? We'll do a conditional award of $1,000 in sanctions if let's see, what's the condition? Within 60 days of this information hasn't been turned over. So it'll be conditional sanctions. Just let your client know that they have 60 days to turn it over. And if they don't, and yeah, I understand your frustration, Mr. Eason. Sometimes these things are hard to understand. So just get me an order on that, Mr. Joseph. When you submit the order, make sure that it says that this was heard on April 10th, 2023. Share it with Mr. Eason. Mr. Eason, you do need to get this on file. Your motion to withdraw, if you're going to withdraw, try to get that on file as soon as you can.
Yes, Your Honor, I understand.
All right. Anything else, Mr. Joseph, that we need to chat about?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Let me just check the trial setting on this to see how much time we have. So right now we're on August 1st. I think that should give us enough time. Don't you think, Mr. Joseph?
I think that'll be okay, Your Honor.
Okay. And I just want one other thing, Mr. Joseph, or both of you, but Mr. Joseph particularly. That week, I'm only going to be here Monday and Tuesday. We start trials on Tuesday. Is this a case that could be tried in a day if we had to?
I believe so, Judge. I obviously I don't know how the trial would go, but it seems pretty straightforward.
If it turns out you think it's going to take longer than a day, then we'll bump it a week or two, just because I will not be here on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I could move it to the next week or the week after. So if new counsel enters an appearance, just kind of think about that for scheduling purposes. I'd hate to get you to the day of trial and then I can only do a day. So just be aware of that.
Okay, Your Honor.
All right, guys, just give me an order. Make sure you email it to Rhonda, Mr. Joseph, after you share it with Mr. Tucker. Hopefully, Mr. Tucker, you can sign off as the form and try to get that to me no later than this Thursday afternoon. Okay.
Sounds great,
Yes,
Your Honor.
For the record, I'm Mr. Easton. I know it tells Glenn Tucker down there, but
I'm sorry, Mr. Easton. I apologize.
That's fine.
If I thought I said Easton.
Same firm, though.
Tucker, I apologize. All right. You have a great rest of your day. Okay.
All right, thank
Thanks,
you.
man.
Thank
Have a
you,
good day.
guys. Are you here for the motion to quash?
Yes, I am.
I think we're a little bit,
late.
yeah. On Bayless v. Doe.
Right. I think we're set for 2:15.
Yeah. Well, where's your opposing counsel?
I don't know. We scheduled this in coordination with his office and we e-filed the notice. So they do have it.
You want to give him a call and just see what the deal is?
Sure. 1 second. Hi, Judge. I just called Jib and I left a voice message for him. I was not able to get through. I'm
Okay.
gonna call again and see if I can get through to the scheduling paralegal. Maybe-
Okay.
Maybe I can talk to them that way.
Sounds good. Just I'll just wait. Ms. Hernandez, are you here for the motion to quash?
With who? approve, sir.
Ms. Hernandez, what are you here for?
The Hernandez versus Aviella.
Let me see. Okay,
It's at 2:30. I'm just trying to make sure I can get on and everything.
no problem.
All right, Your Honor, I just spoke to Lindsay Nixon, Jib's paralegal.
Mhm.
Sounds like there is some scheduling issue on their side, and they did not have it on their calendar. She is gonna give Jib a call and see if he can make it onto the hearing.
Okay. We still don't have a complete group of lawyers or parties on this yet. Ms. Munson, are we ready to prove this case up or are we still waiting on stuff?
I believe we're still waiting on things. I know that Mr. Tolles was able to get a hold of the correct person at the lien holder Rawlings. And so hopefully, and they're supposed to be here today, so hopefully that will allow us to move forward.
Okay.
Hunter, let me give them one more call real quick to see what's going on. I understood that they were gonna try to get him on the line for the hearing. If we have to reschedule, I'm fine doing that.
Are you sure? Okay, I feel bad that you have to do that. Hey, how are you? Good, good. I just wanted to give you a quick update. I'm about to start a hearing. So you, that's okay. You sent me, I guess a total of 8 resumes.
Judge, you're not muted.
Judge, you're not muted.
Sorry.
Hey, Judge Hoffman. Are you there?
Sorry, Mr. Langford, I just had a call. So what did you find out, Mr. Langford? You're muted.
My apologies. I have Jib on the phone. He's offering to jump on the line right now if we want to go forward with the hearing.
Yeah, it's up to you. Let's go ahead and do that. And because I don't think we have everyone on my other hearings yet either. Miss, I don't know what's going on. Miss Munson, do you know where? I thought we were going to have some other folks here.
I am emailing Mr. Tolles as we speak to see where everybody is.
Here he is.
Oh, there,
So where's the plaintiff's attorney?
right here.
I'm on here, Your Honor.
Who's that?
Patricia Morgan with the
Oh, I
Kelly.
didn't see you. Okay, sorry. And then what about the Rawlings person?
Judge, the Rawlings person, I apologize. I had sent out an email last week and it was in my draft, so I got the email to them on Friday. They said they couldn't have anybody on such short notice. They did talk to me about reducing their lien and wanted me to make sure to convey that they are on board with that, but they couldn't get Texas counsel. They couldn't retain Texas counsel in time for today's hearing, but definitely said they.
What was the reduction sufficient or not?
He said that he had to go look at his file, but he said, I'm willing to work with you, so I have the utmost confidence that won't be a problem.
Okay.
The more of the wrinkle is the Scottish Rite individual. And let me
Okay.
tell you what I heard back from them. And basically the parent or the guardian has to reach out to them just because we're talking about a legal record, or at least a medical record that can't just be changed, even though there's a discrepancy with the name. So there's a process that they've advised that you have to go through, but it has to be the parent or guardian that actually has the dialogue with Scottish Rite. She told me that she could try and expedite the process, but obviously they have to kind of check their boxes, so to speak, to make sure that everything's on the up and up. But that's what she shared with me.
And Judge, we have, it looks like Ms. Hernandez here, along with her attorney, Ms. Morgan.
Mhm.
If there's any discussion that the court wants to have with them about making that happen.
Yeah, let me